Welcome back to Dex Divisions. This is Dex, and you're here with Dat Sunday Tlk, right? Hey, man, I appreciate everybody, you know what I'm saying, for tuning in, you know what I'm saying. Shout out to my indigenous people. Hey, we in here, you know what I'm saying. First and foremost, you know, I just want to give respect to mainly my black women, but at the same time, you know, it's just women all over. But mainly my black women, because you know, black women have been through a lot, you know, and it's hard for them to express themselves because of the pain, you know, that and the hurtness and the disappointment and the degradedness that has taken places into the black women's life. That really, you know, some black women don't know about, and you know, black women, you know, we coming along and you know, we doing different things, you know, that's you know, that's in the world that we feel like we gotta do, you know what I'm saying, to keep ends moving. This is for my black women, you know. Hey, I want you all to know that, hey man, I love you all, okay? You know, if ain't nobody told you, listen, I love my black women. I love all of my black women, you know, and I appreciate all of you black women that are taking a stand and promoting change, you know. Much respect to you. Much respect to you. Because, you know, it comes a point in life, you know, when you begin to realize that in order to build an empire, you need an empress. The empire needs an emperor and an empress. So it's like, you know, without the two, the empire really can't be built. So it's like, you know, I appreciate my black women and my black men, you know, my sisters and brothers, for as far as we come now, you know. Like I said, we're coming here now, and it may take generations upon generations to fix. But the thing is, we're here now, you know. So it's like we're breaking chains now. So, you know, eventually things will be better. Men, what I want to say is keep up the good work and continue striving, thriving, you know, promoting change, promoting elevation, promoting upgrade, promoting growth, because men, we need this too. This is where us men need to be at, you know, because yeah, true enough, we all may have been through the struggle and through the facts that's politically correct. The reason why I say it's politically correct, because that is what the political portion is talking about to be right, you know what I'm saying? But how the hell, okay, you got one portion of the economy growing. Actually, you got multiple portions of the economy growing. You got the Spanish, the white, and the Indian, and whatever else coming in that looks white are growing. But then at the same time, you know, you got the black, and the black come in all races. You know, we got the black Arabics, we got the black Spanish, you know, we got the black American, you know, we got the black everything, and there's no way society or the economy can be built to where just one portion of it is growing. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like everybody was at a level. All right, you had the slave house, and then you had the slave houses where they was tenants at, where they stayed at. You know, so it's like the slave houses growing, but the slaves' houses aren't growing. You know, so like evidence is all in itself. We look at the police brutality. And how we kind of like see how they truly feel about us. You know what I'm saying? And hey, we are human. We have to live here too. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, true. The land is still ours, and it was ours from the beginning. But hey, peace is what we thrive for. So, in ways of learning, we will learn to adapt to what's going on and try to heal ourselves from going through the hurtness and the pain and the tears and the frustration and the rage. You know, we try to heal ourselves from all these different personalities that begin to grow within us because of what life is presenting to us at the present moment. You know, like Dr. King said, like, you know what I'm saying, we cannot walk alone, right? And as we walk, we must make the pledge that will always march ahead. That means march forward, always continuing to make solutions out of the problems that currently presents itself in front of us, right? You know what I'm saying? Because we cannot turn back. Because once we have made the decision to travel the road to forwardness, to forward, to always moving forward, to always physically, mentally, and emotionally moving forward, you know, we cannot turn back, because some of us know, all right, the consequences and the repercussions and the trials and tribulations of turning back. So we must take a different look and strive for forward. You know, there's a lot of issues dealing with police brutality like let's go up and let's bring up Jason Pope. We gonna talk about Jason Pope. Jason Pope was a white man that had that basically was doing like his little slave. I don't know what the hell he had going on, you know. But hey, y'all go up and y'all go look up Jason Porter and you tell me what you know what I'm saying. Like, you share your opinion with what the hell he got going on. You know what I'm saying? He's being convicted and right now for like 500 and so different situations to where, all right, he utilized black women for sex, trading them off and selling them and all this stuff. Black teens and all this stuff, underage, you know. So Jason Porter, what was you doing? All right, and oh, hey, brother, man.
I was tapping on your door there.
Yeah, I know, but we're on a YouTube video right now, and I'm live.
You had a washer.
A washer for that screw?
Yeah, just a washer.
I sure will try to find it for you as soon as I get this video shot.
That's in the washer, so I can tap what's going on.
bring my video with this YouTube. This is like $1 million video. He want to be, I don't know how we gonna do this, but we left off at Jason Pork. So let's give it some time. I'll be back. I'm sorry about that. Hey, man, welcome back. Let's go ahead and try to wrap this stuff up because I don't really like too much interruption. But at the same time, you know, let's go ahead and make it right. Like I said, Jason Pope, a disgrace to America. And then we got women like Nakia Porter going through a situation, you know, where the police lied about the things that they did to her, which is unacceptable. We shouldn't have to go through that, man, anymore, whether we're man or woman, what skin color or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that's going on. We shouldn't have to go through these situations. And in these times, you know, I'm trying to just figure out why do the black people have to continue to go through these things, knowing that there's a pandemic, there's things that's going on, and then it seems like what's targeted is the black people and the Mexicans. You know, when this thing first started, you know, you had Trump in the seat, and he was talking about, oh, let's develop ICE and go get all the illegal immigrants. And then, hell, they start hurting and killing and doing different things to the black teens and the black adults and everything. Hey, well, like what brings to my mind, like what what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Y'all basically expressing the way you feel through the life that you're living. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, don't take that shit out on people because you got to go through a situation. You made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? You made that mistake. Feel what I'm saying? You are the only ones that have the say-so in anything. When anything goes on through a decision, it goes through all white hands. All right? It starts from the president, where the president's white. It goes to the House of Representatives, which is white. The Senate, which is white. The government, all the other positions which is white. So it's like, you know, the sheriff, which is white. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? y'all just don't know how to disguise, and you all have fucked up. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You all have fucked up. All right. For years you have been doing this. For years, and I feel like it's about time that you all step down and move on out the way and let somebody else come in let somebody else come in that has the wholeheartedly respect and acknowledgement of every human being, okay? And for you all to be in that position, because it's quite evident, you know, it's really quite evident. When you take a ride in a white neighborhood, okay, when you take a ride in a white neighborhood, you can see the cleanness and the cleanliness and the proper living that they present, right? And you take a ride in the black neighborhood, you see the downgrade and you see the difference, which is a problem because at the end of the day, we both was listen, the black folk, this America was built off of black folk back. America was built off of the sweat from blacks, women and males. Black women and males, indigenous people, yes, we are the ones that have built America to be what it is today. And for us to not receive anything from the sweat and the blood and the killing and the murder and the rapization and the so much turmoils we had to go through to make sure this is today. It's like, at some point in our lives, we have to sit down and ask ourselves, is we really believe in what's really true to be, that's really taught to us? Is this what's really going on? Like, when you see more killings and you see more, like, man, they used to have parties and have boundaries, bounty hunting rewards for going to go wipe out blacks. Listen, man, like I said, man, it comes a point in your life where you begin to analyze things, begin to observe things, and begin to really pay attention to things that's going on around you. Because, we're going to be fruitful and multiply, and we gotta know the world that we're leaving behind for our children. So it's like, we begin to elevate mentally wise in a different era. And like I said, man, we all got a calling. So we got to figure out what our calling is and strive in that way. Like Dr. King said, he said that you are not only responsible for what you say, right? But you are also responsible for what you do not say. So basically, if you looking around and you seeing a problem, you seeing things that's going on, you're responsible for not saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't say nothing, you're still responsible. And if you say something, you know what I'm saying, you're still responsible for what you say. So basically that tells me to, you know what I'm saying, if I'm going to say it, I'm going to make sure that it's meant and that it's going to strive and that it's going to stick to something that's meaningful, that's purposeful. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to promote violence because violence is stupid to me now. It was a point in time when I thought violence was the key to change of everything. But then at the same time, violence is just one strategy utilized in war. So with that being said, there are other strategies that can be utilized when you're in war. And my people, my brothers and sisters, I should let you know that right now in our present lives, in our present situations, we are presently at war. We're at a mental war. We're in a physical war, and we're in an emotional war. So that now, that since that's been known, it's all over the board. They got black brutality. They it's all over. It's evident. You know what I'm saying? To let us know that we're at war. We're not only at war with ourselves, but we are at war with something else, which wants us to kill ourselves, which makes it easier for them to win the war. But my thing is, and what I believe is that, we can be well better than what we are. You understand me? We can be well better than what they think we are. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, all we got to do is just unite. And like I'm saying, ain't nobody trying to tell you what to do in life. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to tell you how to do stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got your own individual life. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, hey, you in your individual life need to unite with the whole portion of the movement. Whatever it is that you do, just keep up with it. You do it. You know what I'm saying? If you sell drugs, if you work in a convenience store, if you if you work at a grocery store, if you're if you're an electrician, if you're a plumber, if you're a HVAC tech, if you're a business owner, if you're a landscape artist, business, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, whatever it is, if you're a nurse, if you're a police officer, yo, like, if you're a government, if you hold a seat in the government official, like, yo, like, us as black individuals, like, we at a different world. You understand? Us as black individuals, which is the indigenous people of this land, we've been in the war for a very long time, and you know, one thing I feel about you know, the issue from observing everything that I've been, you know, watching around, I don't believe nothing's going to change until us black people start to rise. I don't feel like nothing's going to get better until us blacks, us indigenous people, begin to come together and and utilize the skills and the talents that has been given to us to work together. I truly don't feel like nothing's going to really change. And this is a world pandemic. This is a world issue, dealing with blacks. You know, you got blacks in Europe, you got blacks in Mexico, you got blacks in America, you got blacks in Australia, you got blacks. Listen, let me tell you something. You got blacks everywhere. Africa, you got blacks everywhere. And why in the hell is blacks everywhere? Blacks everywhere was not. Let me be blatantly honest with you. All right. Blacks wasn't brought on no slaves, no slave ship. Let me tell you something about that slave trade, that slave route. That slave route was copyrighted by the whites to be believed as a trade route. I mean, a slave route. But in all actuality, before the whites came along, the Europeans, the shit was a trade route. That's how we got goods between Africa and America and Australia and Mexico. You know what I'm saying? That's how we got goods, because it was a trade route. It was never a slave route until the Europeans created it to be. So that's what I'm saying, that there's a lot that we have to contradict. There's a lot that we have to ask. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, if you're still in school, like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah, true enough, stay in school, but I'm trying to tell you, like, there's a lot more to be learned about your history. And I feel like if you know your history, if you know where you're going, if you know where you have come from, I feel like you'll know where it is that you want to go in life. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll know that it'll be beneficial not only for yourselves, but for the generations that's coming behind you, which is a great thing. And I promote everyone that has that mindset. You know, I kind of don't promote the mindset of segregation amongst us black folk. I feel like there is a dire need to change that. I feel like there's a dire need to figure out a way to figure out a way to overcome that obstacle. Because we have had a lot of people before us sacrifice themselves for us to be here. For us to be here today. So it's not like, what are we going to do with this opportunity? Hey, man, like I said, man, this is Dex with Dex Divisions. You has tuned in to that Sunday talk. Hey, man, until next time, things we look over which we should see. Dex, here for forward. Over and out.